Did you know? Over 3,000 school intrusions happen in the US every year. Some end in arrests, others in disappearances. Now imagine being trapped. No way out, no one coming to help. I was 16, a junior in high school. My school was old, 3 floors, packed hallways, and a basement everyone called the chamber. It had 2 classrooms, a bathroom, and no intercoms. A place where announcements didn't reach. A place where help wouldn't come. That day, I had a quiz in astronomy. I finished early and texted my friend Eric, who was in the other basement classroom. Meet me in the bathroom. I'm bored. A minute later, Eric walked in, laughing. We messed around until he checked his phone. His face drained of color. Dude, we're in lockdown. At first we thought it was a drill. Then we realized our teachers had no idea we'd left. That meant we were alone. No way were we sitting in a bathroom the whole time. So we crept up the basement stairs to take a look. The hallway was dark. During lockdowns, the lights always stayed on. But now, the only glow came from the glass doors at the end of the hall. And then Eric whispered, "Who's that?" A figure stepped out of the shadows. At first, I thought it was a teacher. But something was off. His clothes were dirty, his movements slow, deliberate, like he was searching for something or someone. "We need to go," I whispered. We slipped back down the stairs, just as the man turned his head. He saw us. We sprinted into the bathroom, killed the lights, and crouched in the last stall. Silence. Then, the door creaked open. A pause. Then, footsteps. Slow, heavy. A deep, labored breath filled the air. Eric whispered, "We have to crawl out." The breathing stopped. Then, bang. The stall door shook violently. "Go, go," I hissed. We crawled under the stalls, bursting into the hallway as the man slammed against the stall door. We ran to Eric's classroom, pounding until the teacher yanked us inside. A moment later, bang. The glass window rattled. The man stood there, staring in. His hand hovered near his pocket. Eric whispered, "I saw a gun." We sat in frozen silence until the police arrived. They never caught him. But here's the terrifying part. This wasn't the last time someone broke into Hollow Creek High School. But that's a story for another night. Did you know? Every 40 seconds a child goes missing in the US. Some are found, many are never seen again. I was a cop in Maplewood, New Jersey for 20 years. But one case still haunts me. A storm raged outside when the call came in. Middle school lockdown. A man was spotted stepping out of a white van and slipping into the building through the back door, right by the boys' locker room. I arrived fast. The van sat behind the school, rain hammering against its windshield. Doors locked, trunk empty, no sign of him. I moved through the dimly lit gym hallway, my boots echoing. The air smelled of sweat and damp concrete. A secretary appeared from the shadows whispering, "Check the boys' locker room. Be careful, he might be armed." I radioed for backup and stepped inside, my flashlight slicing through the darkness. The air felt thick, suffocating. Then I heard it. A faint scratching sound, a softening of metal shifting. I turned the corner. Bang! A locker slammed shut. My pulse spiked. "Police!" I called out. Silence. Then, a thump, a muffled cry, "Help!" I ran toward the sound, yanking open a locker door. Inside, a boy, no older than 13, curled up shaking. His face pale, his arm bleeding. "The man, he had a knife," he stammered. "He was taking me to his van." I bolted outside. The van was gone. For weeks I couldn't shake the feeling I was too late. But then, a break. A gas station clerk called in a tip. The white van had been spotted. We swarmed the location. The driver? A convicted predator. He was arrested. But I always wondered, was that his first attempt? Or just the first time he got caught? Because the real monsters aren't in ghost stories. They walk among us, watching, waiting. And if I'd been just a few minutes too late, I don't even want to think about it. Every year, thousands of hotel guests hear strange noises in their rooms, only to find they were never alone. Some never check out. I was staying at a Fairfield Inn near Westwood University, visiting for a weekend tour. My family couldn't join, so I was alone. After a long day, I collapsed on the bed, scrolling through my phone. Then, the alarm blared. A robotic voice crackled over the intercom. "Attention all Fairfield Inn guests. Remain in your rooms. This is a lockdown." My stomach twisted. A lockdown? At a hotel? Flashing white lights pulsed above my bed as the announcement repeated, 5 minutes, 10. At 9:30 p.m., my phone rang. A woman's voice, low and trembling, whispered, "Stay calm." "Walk out now." I froze. "Why? What's happening?" A long pause. Then she said, "There's somebody in the room with you." The call ended. I scanned the room, under the bed, nothing. The bathroom empty. Then I saw it, the closet door slightly ajar. Through that narrow crack, a bloodshot eye stared back. The door slammed shut. Bang! The wall shook as if something inside fought to escape. A chilling whisper slithered. "I thought you'd be asleep by now." I ran. As I bolted into the hallway, I heard my door creak open behind me. Security footage later confirmed. A man had entered hours earlier with a stolen key card, waiting, watching. They arrested him in the parking lot. As they dragged him away, he simply smiled, like this wasn't over. Lock your doors, because sometimes the things in the dark are already inside.